Hey, can y'all boo me real quick? Thank you. I needed to be humbled. Next song.
And I also want to show you guys my hood. Wait, was that offensive? I don't quit. Like, that's not what I do. My plan was never to quit. I mean, it was when I drafted that note.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That bit fire. Yeah, she kinda cute.
Anyways. Which is why I haven't talked about it in the last year and a half. I wasn't ready to. But also, I don't want that to just be the thing I'm constantly bringing up. Yeah, I'm not going to run from my past, but I'm also not going to stay in it. Like, I'm not just going to live in there because that...
Well, you can't live in your past, Shane.
Like
Come on now.
Just
we know that.
And in the last year, like, I love life again. I love leaving the house. Like, every day I'm telling him, I'm like, let's go somewhere, let's do something. Which I think I think he's getting annoyed at it. Because I've been leaving the house more, I've been running into more people. I don't know. I just met a lot of really great people who said a lot of really nice things. And also, it got sad because more recently I would be running into people and they would say like, oh, I'm so sad you quit, you know, but like I hope you're happy and all these things. And I'm like, that is, I don't quit. Like, that's not what I do. My plan was never to quit. I mean, it was when I drafted that note. But even during the whole cancellation thing, like, yes, a few months after that, when I was like getting into more of a positive mental place, like, yeah, I'm not somebody who just quits or throws in the towel. So it's like, I don't want to be looked at as somebody who gave up and left and ran away from the internet because they were afraid of whatever. It's like, no, I left because I felt like I should. And I left because I needed time. And I left because I wanted to figure out what the hell I was doing in my life. And
I thought you said you left because of Jenna.
Why I got to a place where I didn't want to be alive anymore. And how I got out of that. And I'm not going to go too much into that.
It smells amazing.
Like, I don't want to do that. But what I will say is I'm so grateful to have the chance to do more things in my life.
Wow.
And I'm so excited. So, that was a lot.
You telling me?
I disagree. It's not healthy for anyone. Like, nobody can stay there forever. I'm excited for you to take a different chapter. I want you to do what you always have set out to do. You know?
I feel bomb.
What did you say, Grandma?
I'm happy that he's going to be doing this.
Aww.
Not the grandma.
That's so nice. Thank you. I hope I don't die.
Yeah.
So much talk of death.
Are you guys gay? No, why do you keep trying to do that?
Oh, erase him. He would say
Every time.
I'm so sorry.
Every time.
But while he's in a gay relationship, I just say it's gay. I mean,
I don't know. I just love it here. It just makes me so happy. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go to my office because I have some things I want to show you in there. But also, look! Oh my God, it's so cute out there. Well, we'll go out there later. But I got a paddle boat, which I know is like weird, but like new me. Like old me would never have gotten something I could sing. New me is ready to paddle. Yeah, I checked the weight limit. It's 800 pounds. Thank God. Okay. This is my office. It's still under construction. I did get my bear with glasses hung up, thank God. And I did have my Animal Crossing pillow right there, which that was a whole chapter of my life. But I got really into Animal Crossing. It was a lot. That was peak cancellation, where I just needed an escape. So I just went to my little Animal Crossing world, and it was dark. Anyways, but I still love it. I love you, Tom Nook. But this is my office. I love it so much. This is kind of where I'm feeling the most inspired, especially with him here.
Who's he?
Me in an alternate universe where things did not go well. God, that is dark. Anyways.
But you're happy.
As I said, at my last house, there was an entity.
Sense.
So I laid down and I feel a hand on my neck. At my house before that, there's an entity. And I know what you're thinking, Shane, you're making all this up. No, they follow me. So, and I've had psychics tell me that. And
I am making this from my heart. I'm doing this as a demonologist. More importantly, I'm doing this because I care. Shane, you are not haunted by a demon, but you are haunted.
People in my life who never believed in anything, they were around me for like a day, and they're like, oh my God, there's entities here.
Shane and I were training virtually due to COVID, and it was this black figure or whatever just went by the camera.
It's like a weird thing.
because what you're dealing with right now is a legitimate haunting, and it's going to get worse.
But yeah, so let's go down there and I'll show it to you.
You know, let me be quiet. Some people think this is cool, right?
You know I scare you,
Super
right?
cool.
This is my basement, which I've never had a basement before. It's really scary.
I want a basement and an attic. I like
so here's my
basements.
basement. Okay.
Not the real basement.
Horrifying.
Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Today we are talking about how to know if your house is haunted.
Even the
So when you're down here, you're kind of like, okay, it's a basement, like whatever. It's kind of creepy and kind of whatever. But when you go to the back, the back here.
What is funny?
So, signs that you have some sort of entity or spirit in your house that does not belong.
Right away. It's like something is stepping on you, right? Like, is your chest like being pressed?
I'm just scared.
Like you feel like a heaviness, right?
Like, I feel like the entity in this house, whatever is back here, is like positive and creative and exciting. But I could be lying, they could be lying to me. But if it's good down here.
That's not one of your angels. That's not one of your lovely spirit guides. That's going to be a negative spirit.
I've never moved to like a small town before. And we are in a small town. Yes, Colorado's huge and Denver's huge, but we're in like a small town. But when you live somewhere, the people around, there's like things that are like places where people in the town talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I heard about a place from someone I met at a coffee shop, and they were like, "Oh my God, are you going to do a video on this place?" And I was like, "Oh, I've never heard of that before." I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to give it away. Just like go." So I asked Morgan, I was like, "Have you heard of this?" And she was like, "It's really fucked up. Like, it's really scary." And for her to say that, like, she loves scary stuff. And I was like, "Well, should we go?" And she was like, "It's like real. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like, oh my God, like I heard." It's like there's people that have gone there that are like, they're horrified and fucked up, and things follow them back home. It's like a really scary place.
Oh my God.
So I was like, we're going. But I'm excited because I'm like, you know what? Like, I want to get inspired. I want to get in the spirit. Like, I want to really get myself back in the horror, scary zone. And maybe this will open up a new world for me. Like, maybe I'll start to get even more invested in that world because I kind of took a step back from it because it was really getting scary. And now I'm ready. Bring it on. Like, come live in my basement. And hopefully something really scary happens. Or hopefully I just feel something that keeps on inspiring me. And hopefully you survive.
Terrifying.
What is funny? What is funny?
All silhouettes.
Wow.
Oh no! I'm gonna have a heart attack tonight.
Oh, really? That's gonna give you a heart attack?
I'm gonna die not from a ghost, from anxiety.
Oh my God, imagine a ghost with anxiety. Imagine a ghost that's like, ooh. I want to possess you, but I'm claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic. And anxiety.
I think they're good
This is y'all's thing. Let me be respectful.
Mom's house is haunted, and we have angels looking over us here.
That's not one of your angels.
What happened?
Your mom's house?
What?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Are you serious?
Did you?
You really? I was gonna ask you about that like 2 hours ago, but I was like, I don't know if it's a sensitive
Oh,
subject.
2 hours ago.
You don't know what that is?
No.
It just happened.
Wait, stop! You're scaring me so much.
Are you serious?
That?
What?
I don't know.
Well, it's
Shut
fresh.
up.
It's new. It's gonna hurt.
No, it was there when we were filming earlier.
Well, so it's been there. So I don't know. I'm clumsy. I probably did it in my sleep. Stop it! I'm so scared.
Whoa.
This is a horror movie.
That's going to be a negative spirit.
Wait, stop it.
That's actually scary. Right? Or no? That's not. It's normal.
I didn't even realize it.
It definitely looks like a scratch. So are you okay going to a haunted place with us?
Oh my god. Listen, there was a demon that took over my body. I don't know how much he's told you, but that was at my mom's house.
And by the way, when he says like a demon took over my body, like it actually happened. I came to bed one night and he popped up and he said, like fully awake, he jumped up out of bed and he went, "Watch out for the balloons, you're gonna die. Don't fall off the bed, you're gonna die." And he like looked me in the eyes. And then I said, "What?" And then he goes, "You're gonna die." And then he laid back down and I was like, "Hello, hello." And after like 5 minutes, he's like, "What?"
Well, I was fully asleep, like something had taken over me in my sleep. So I was just like trying to go back to sleep, pretend it didn't happen, and he kept being like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And I'm like, "I don't want to talk about it. Shut up!" And then I laid awake the whole night thinking moving to Colorado ruined our lives because a demon entered my body and it's never gonna leave. But I've been fine ever since.
I'm sweating.
Cheeto! I'm sure you guys Cheeto. He's doing great.
He's adjusted the best. Like, if anyone's thriving in Colorado, it's Cheeto. He loves this house.
Loves it. Because he loves entities. So, at night, Cheeto lays on my chest, and do the cat?
No.
Cats do this crazy thing where they see ghosts, and it's really scary. So he's laying on my chest, and then he'll go, and then he'll look over me, and then he'll go, and he'll follow it across the room, and then all the hairs on his body stand up, and then he goes,
Oh.
and then I go, "Cheeto, you're scaring me, Cheeto, you're scaring me," and then he looks at me and he goes, and he looks at me like, "What are you going to do? Are you going to take care of it?" And then I go, "I don't know," and then I just keep watching the Big Brother live feed. What am I going to do?
Wait, literally, where are we going? I'm not going to tell you. I'm probably driving.
Yeah. But ghosts are afraid of G-Wagons. They're like, "Who would spend that much money on a car?" Baby, it's not a mistake. We're gonna start a candle line.
Oh, did you just throw up?
Ready to see the city?
What?
The city.
Before we go looking for entities, I need diet root beer. I also need a hard drive.
Funny.
Again.
Wow.
I know this is so weird. I didn't even video on my computer. And I also want to show you guys my hood. Wait, was that offensive?
Experience the sunset over the lake.
My hood? Oh, is that offensive?
It's like
And
all
then
the
he
way down
laughed?
over there.
What's funny?
I'll take it. You took a picture probably. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Wasn't that pretty? I guess I haven't shown you. That's my barn.
Well, Chris is sleeping in it.
Yeah, I slept in there.
How was it?
I was nervous at first, but I liked it.
Just go demon scratches.
No, stop.
Nice, relaxing. Lots of Latin going through your ears. So anyways, I want to get alpacas. I want alpacas. I might want a cow. But do I need to get 2 cows so they're not lonely? I want a pig. They're just loud, which I didn't know until I hung out with the pig.
They are ridiculously loud. I ain't even gonna lie. It's like, I need you to set your head.
Now I will say, driving around in this car, it's pretty embarrassing. It's not LA. Everybody thinks Hillary Duff came to town.
I wish I was.
I wish I was Hillary Duff. Honey, your morals don't even stand a chance. Ooh, let me be quiet.
Okay, we live on a dirt road.
See, I like it. Like, he's getting frustrated because he feels like, oh my god, like there's a dirt road. Like, I'm the only G-Wagon. Boo-hoo. Oh my god, a deer!
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I scared him. Sorry.
Come back, Minnie. Come here, honey. Isn't it crazy that Rylan almost killed an animal?
Oh my god. Sometimes there's food trucks right here.
Good story.
That was funny. Good story. No, really though. Sometimes there's food trucks right here. Low key, that's a tourist thing. Like, I gotta let people know where the food is. Rylan, I understand you.
Shane is, okay, like he's the only person that doesn't get like wet from a sunset.
It's pretty, like I understand.
Whoa.
I just don't feel moved by it. I feel moved by so many things. Sunset, don't care.
Weird.
You did say
That-
the God
that is
statement, though,
weird.
and that sounded almost moved.
I don't really get moved. I mean, I can be moved by God, don't get me wrong. But like, I feel feel like me and God at this point are just like chill. Like it's like I'm like, hey God, and he's like, hey, and then I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, ruining your life. There's a reason. So I don't know. Praise the Lord. By the way, in this town, well, I'm just saying. Specifically, we weren't aware that we moved into, I don't know,
Trump country?
But it's one of those things where the people here are so nice that they're like, when they see that we're two guys in a relationship, they're like, oh, you guys are together? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, wow, that's amazing. I love gay people. Gay people are great. Nothing wrong with them. They're not weird at all. And I'm just like, it's really sweet, though. It's sweet. But in their head, they're thinking, oh my God, get away from the fire.
They're screaming the F word in their heads. But I can say
Is that not the same as how you feel about black people?
I can only say half the word.
Pretty much.
I like mountains.
Oh man, my feet are burning.
That's what it's like. Going to hell. So this area is my favorite because it feels like you're in a horror movie. Like it's like a small town where kids would get like murdered. Do you know what I mean? Look at the little lights.
Oh, wow.
Look at it. That is so cute. See, I moved.
Wow. Should we go to the Parker Garage?
No.
Get a beer?
Oh God. We're not going to any of these places.
What?
We're just driving by. That is very cute.
Whoa, these are so busy.
Wow.
Whoa.
One mask inside.
No. It
Colorado?
does look like a movie town.
It does, right? That
It looks like a set.
the American flags everywhere. Like we get it.
Wait, but seriously, am I allowed to wear a mask?
You can do whatever you want. Just don't tell people you're gay. Do you think we're gonna live here forever?
I don't know. Yeah, the hills are like very haunting.
Oh, we are not even like halfway there. Wait a sec. You're telling me this guy's walking around right there?
Somebody took that picture.
2,000 bodies remain buried there.
Yes. And they walk around there at night.
Like we come in peace.
Back to his home, and his wife and his 2 children have been killed and scalped there.
My heart is really that's scary.
It's because people go out there looking for trouble.
People go out there looking for trouble, which is why I stopped going there.
Oh my God, their door is open. Oh my God, I'm scared.
And since like the 1980s, there's been 20
Woo,
plus deaths.
it's like comical, you know? Comical.
So, wait, is that one we're supposed to go?
No, I won't.
That looks like something you brand people with.
It literally just says SOS not ready.
What happened? Are you okay?
See, I honestly feel like I feel something really bad, like dark about that picture.
Oh, God.
Oh my
What
God,
do I
feel like
even
a
say?
negative
Other
demon
than
is
what I've already
attached to them.
said, you know?
But it's not the camera because it's not in all of them.
Halloween, yada yada.
Yeah.
It's smart.
It's fun when it's like, oh, but like, it's like weird, right?
Yeah. We gotta go. Well, see, I mean, that's making a lot more sense because if you're...
Honestly, do you think we're gonna see anything? You heard that.
Oh my God. Oh my God, okay. Wait, I'm so scared. What is that? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Why 100%?
Because that things follow me. Like, I guess you don't know that. Things follow me, Chris.
You're not going to go out and
The way you said that was so scary.
You ain't miss nobody, bro.
Have you ever been in Canada?
Yes.
Have you ever sat in Canada? So I was excited about this house because I love being by water, hanging out by this lake.
Cancer energy.
And
Your house is a horror.
I like cancers.
My life is a
That's why it's so annoying that Shane is a cancer.
Oh, no,
What?
water. Why's the water
Like,
wow.
how you gonna do cancers like that? Literally, it's brown.
Take care of it later. That was my weird house tour. I don't know what else to say about it.
You made sure that no one can move in after you. They'll be too terrified now.
I keep doing that. Every time I'm like, oh, I want to tell everybody about the ghost in my house, and then later I'm like, what if I need to sell this? So if you're wondering, my last house totally ghost free. If you want it, no demons. Demon in my house? What are you talking about? That was a joke. I really don't know what this video is. What do you call this video?
What is this video? Test trial is what it is. Test trial. Let's just see what the outcome is.
There's no way in hell I'm ever doing that.
You haven't done it still?
No.
It's fun.
I honestly, and I'm not just saying this to like be like funny and like relatable, but like I'll break it. like I will fucking break this. Like I'm more comfortable with my body. Like I'm fine, but like I'll break it.
What is so funny? Oh my god. Oh, and then there's the shirt that you wore in the video that you're selling on your merch. Yo, kids, Shane Dawson fans, like they eat this up. They eat it. They just eat it up. For me, I'm just like, if my face didn't say it all, then we'll talk about it in the comments. Are you serious? Like, I can't even bring myself to like what is funny about a town that looks like they murder children? What's funny about that? What's funny about that? What I really want to convey in both of these videos is we live in a world where things are forgiven, and to that young lady's point, she unsubscribed because you don't want to keep people in prison forever, and you want to make sure you forgive people. If that's the case, then why can't I forgive Hitler? Why can't I forgive the that are in prison? Why can't I forgive these people that do horrendous acts of crime? Why can't I forgive them? Meanwhile, collectively, all humans do is either sentence them to death or completely alienate them from society and put them in prison or jail. So what I'm saying is there's a boundary of forgiveness, and for me, I don't have that boundary, right? I don't really have that boundary. Like, if you do bad, I don't really see why I should be forgiving you. I mean, yes, at some point I may forgive. Again, depends on every situation, but you're asking me to forgive the fact that I never got my pallet, the fact that I never got my money back. In due time, obviously, I can forgive this person for doing their racist, whatever you want to call it, videos on the internet, right? In due time, that can be forgiven. I'm not forgiving my $44. You know why I'm not forgiving it? Because they are not forgiving my student debt. They're not forgiving my student loan. So once that's forgiven, then I'll forgive the $44. I'll forgive the $40. I'll forgive all of that. Why not? So again, there are boundaries around forgiveness.
Forgetting doesn't fix anything. Forgetting or suppressing doesn't fix anything. So many times we think, well, if I just push it down or just try and forget it, it's going away. But unfortunately, it's not. And today I'm going to talk to you about what that does in your brain and how we can rather deal with stuff than forget and push it away. But before we begin...
And I don't care if it was Shane Dawson, Tana Mojo, Nick Cicada Avocado, Trisha Paytas, Def Noodles, Kim Star. I don't care who the YouTuber is. Where is my $44? Where is my money? Where is my products? That is all I have to say. Everything else, subjective. Anything else can be forgiven, obviously. In the eyes of boundaries and in the eyes of all human beings. Love you so much. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, let me know your thoughts, especially if you did not want this video. I want to know your thoughts as much as everybody else's because you did not want this video to even come out due to the fact that we shouldn't even be giving Shane Dawson no attention. And honestly, like I've said since last year, we don't even like calling him Shane Dawson over here. We like calling him Shame Dawson. Dawson. The shame is too much. We're good. And I will see y'all in my next one. All links will be down below of everything that I used. Ciao.